of last year where he dominated and his fastball was virtually unhittable. Today, the expectation is between 85 and 90 pitches for him. So basically a full start. They tried to get him to that 85 number his last go in spring training, but he was too efficient. So he certainly has the mindset that he believes he can continue exactly where he left off a season ago.
Yeah, his season ended September 23rd. The low back and right rib fracture, and so his final start against the Mets, and obviously he was greatly missed in the playoffs. Right-hander from Oklahoma. It was the 7th overall pick in the 22 draft, JD, and a guy who's got a chance to be an ace.
Absolutely. He certainly has ace stuff. He's got that bulldog mentality that you like to see, and we take a look at some of the numbers. 11-4 with a 2.67 ERA last year. That was 23 games, 22 starts. And the one thing that really jumped out at us as the season moved along was that changeup. We hadn't heard a whole lot about it when he made his debut, but that was an unbelievable weapon for him against the left-handed hitters in particular.
The strikeout rate continued to go up as the season went along, and in the second half, 12 starts and a 1.03 ERA. He was just sensational. So Horton on the mound and facing the Nationals, and their lineup brought to you by Ford. Wood, who had a tough day yesterday with the 4 punch-outs, will lead things off. The catcher is Drew Millis. It'll be Garcia, Lyle, House, Vivas, Nunez, Tenna, and Young rounding out the lineup against the right-hander. Cade Horton hoping to rack up the strikeouts, and Abby and the Cubs teaming up to strike out cancer. Roughly 241 Americans are diagnosed with cancer every hour. For each Cubs strikeout at Wrigley Field this season, AbbVie will donate $241 to Cubs charities. AbbVie, people, passion, possibilities.
Keep talking about Cade's second half. In that second half, 61 in the third innings pitched, he allowed just 33 hits.
First offering of the game. And that is right through there. We are underway. Jim Wolf behind the plate. He's working with that good live fastball. And that's a strike two. It's got some of that cut right action to it. You will see that fastball move into lefties at times, and he's still trying to figure out how to command that. 0-2.
It's just the way the ball comes out of his hand.
I still remember the first time that it kind of blew our minds. It was against the Rockies, and he threw a pitch down and into Ryan McMahon. And after the game, I was asking he and Tyler Zombros, down the director of pitching, so what are you trying to do? Are you kind of trying to reverse engineer it and turn that into an active pitch, as opposed to it just comes out that way? And that is what they've looked at, but I don't want to mess with it too much, right? Just want the natural stuff to happen.
I think what he can do with it is elevate it and run it in on the hands of the left-handed hitters.
That is in there, got him. And Horton starts with a strikeout, a heater at 97.
It's funny, Wood, who struck out 4 times yesterday, starts the day looking at a fastball for strike 3. He was really passive in the game yesterday, taking a lot of what appeared to be hittable fastballs. I don't know if he's just not seeing the ball well. I mean, he's a patient hitter to begin with. He's really passive here for Wood. First handful of at-bats.
That one back up the middle, caught by Swanson, and a couple of quick outs for Cade Horton as Millis is retired.
It's a 3D version of the game.
Millis with the opposite approach, attacking that first pitch, hit it hard, but Dansby positioned perfectly to snare this line drive.
JD, it's 41 degrees here as we get things going. The sun is out. A swing and a miss from Luis Garcia.
Guys, when you're in the
pretty
Discord,
day.
I can't read the chats.
And the wind is pretty calm, certainly relative to Thursday.
In the air towards left center. And he makes the grab. 1-2-3 start for Cade Horton. When we come back, the Cubs will come up to hit.
All right, so we'll volume up. If you're in the Discord, I can't read the comments on on my
What do you
little
think?
feed here, I have to actually go into.
Well, our team does need some heat
Discord
on the
to see it,
mound,
so if you're trying to talk to
but
me
we
in
also
there,
need some
I
power on
can't.
the plate and
How
someone
is
reliable in the infield.
volume?
I say we take Jimmy.
The volume now.
Yes!
I'm trying to keep all the comments still on TikTok.
Maybe next year,
You
guys.
can call, all right, sweet. All right. There we go. That should be good. Christine, Chicago Cubs Network. 3 up, 3 down. My prediction is still in place. Perfect.
You ever wash your
Friggin'
teenager's clothes?
game.
Avoid it at all costs.
Let's go.
When laundry piles up and stink and stains set in, come clean with Arm & Hammer Deep Clean. From the #1 liquid detergent brand that tackles more loads than any other, Arm & Hammer Deep Clean. More power to
Anybody know
you.
out there if any Cubbies throwing a perfect game?
We have a shit ton of no hitters. Chicago, I like that. I like that. Orton here's a who? Orton strikes out a who? There you go. There you go. Alright. It's gonna be 10-0. Perfect game today. Perfect weather.
It'll go Bush, Bregman, and then Hack. The top 3, followed by Armstrong,
third.
Horner,
It
and
is
Swanson.
in my
Pete
Discord, or in my
Armstrong,
yeah, it's in
that
my
should
Discord.
be. And then
How do you get
Moises
to the Discord?
Ballesteros,
Click this
Matt
link
Shaw,
right here.
and Miguel
They
Amaya.
get you right in my Discord.
So Miggy getting to start behind
Never
the
a
plate.
perfect game for the Cubbies.
Shaw
So here's
again
we're going to
out
be witnessing
there in
history
right
here
field.
today.
Well, here's
We're
Michael
witnessing
Bush
history today, everyone. It's going to be
facing
a
Miles
freaking
Michaelis.
3 up, 3
And
down.
a swing and a miss.
Let's go.
Bushy wasting no time.
No. He sees the ball really
I
well
haven't
from
been able to
Michaelis.
use my home run.
Took him beat
thing
3
yet
times
either,
last year.
So I want to be able to.
That one missing down and in.
Michaelis has always
We'll
been
figure
a
out
strike
the green
thrower. He
screen
doesn't walk
eventually,
people.
but who wants to see
Throw
it?
particularly hard. Typically really aggressive. Fastball, slider, curve, and change.
And you can just go to the Discord and watch the game. And listen to
Bush
the
had a
game.
good
Listen
opening
there.
day. 3 out of 4.
Drew
Last
Laggy is
year,
gonna
he
go yard.
just demolished righties.
Everyone's going yard today.
On the ground, and that's gobbled up by Garcia. Michaels gets over, and they get Bush.
That was a weird
As Bregman climbs in, he'll turn 32 on Monday. Cubs debut came up in his first knock in a Cubs uniform. The pitch.
Boom.
Breaker misses
Click that link.
inside.
And dude, here you go. Your whole reputation is based off
Michaelis
of this.
back to work.
So
On the ground to third, House collects. 2 down.
that wasn't.
Michaelis has gotten the first 2 on the ground. The ball is usually in play against Miles Michaelis.
Oh,
Got a low
third inning?
strikeout
Okay.
rate,
All
the
right.
lowest whiff rate in the majors among
Not
pitchers that threw 150
Jim, you
innings.
have to
And
be
then
more
there's this at
precise,
Wrigley
because
Field
I was
last
really
year.
looking for
Imanaga, Ray, and Boyd, the only guys that allowed more homers in
Second
this
bet.
ballpark. The hook is
See,
they threw a few more innings than Miles did.
Yeah, you may notice.
Holy cow.
trust
They're all
me,
Cubs
I'm
except for
wrong about
Miles,
every
who
single one of my predictions. So I like you even
had
more.
his struggles here, including that 6
like you
home
even
run
more 'cause
game
you're
on
wrong.
July 4th.
He's 37 years old from Jupiter, Florida.
That's it. Yeah, that's where he
Debuted with the Padres in 12, pitched 2012 and 13 with San Diego, 14 with Texas, and then went over to Japan for 3 years. Got himself right.
where Tiger Woods got
0-2.
DUIs too.
Yeah, and put together a pretty solid career with the St. Louis Cardinals, including making a couple of all-star teams in 2018 and 2022. Last three seasons combined, though, that ERA just a little bit below 5.
Lincoln's
Snap lifts it in the air, right field. Playable for Wood. He's got it. And Michaelis benches Horton. 1, 2, 3. Go to Cubs.
Or I will. This is gonna be a quick game today, everyone. Like we gotta which means
do my Sunday dreaming. Oh yeah, and all my
take that out so we don't get a. Okay, I was testing you guys whether or not you guys were awake or not. Everyone awake now? Yeah? Sweet. All right. 1, 2, 3. How many strikeouts this season? He's gonna strike out the 7th. But it looks like a beautiful day, really. I freaking. Does it get any better than a 1:20 weekend game start? It does not.
You were the
I
shadow
know.
to
We
my
had
light.
Byron. We haven't
Did you
heard
feel
Go Cubs Go yet this year. How sad is that? I was looking forward to it. First off, Byron.
Afraid our aim is out of sight. Wanna
What
see
up, my dude?
you.
Good to see you. Good to see ya.
Where are you now?
Alright, now that the song isn't
Push for
blaring.
Pete to be traded in the Javi Baez deal to the Mets, or to the Cubs. He said he saw elite speed. Pete was hitting 107 off the bat when he was right out of high school, so that was impressive. And then, of course, just gliding around center field. So those were all the intangibles.
Man, what
But
up?
there was a moment Pete brought up saying that Jared was one of the first guys in pro ball to give him tough love. So because Pete was drafted in 2020, he did not report to a season because there was none for the minors that year. So it was in September that he was brought in for instructional league. And the first thing players had to do was show up for a COVID test. Well, one day everybody shows up, and then at the end of the day, they realized the only name that was not crossed off the list was Pete Crow Armstrong. So they tried calling him, nobody could get a hold of him, and finally they had to go to his hotel room and wake him up. So he didn't just not show up, he was still sleeping when they finally got a hold of him. And Jared had to have a tough conversation with him, like, hey man, this is pro ball, we're going to let this one go, but don't let it happen again. And that was a moment that Pete brought up yesterday in his press conference, just saying it's kind of full circle that Jared was the first guy to really teach him a lesson in pro ball, and now he's signing a 6-year, $150 million deal.
Yeah, mom and dad at the press conference as one gets the swing and miss.
PCA should have said, man, I got COVID. I can't get out of bed.
You too.
Can't make any good contact.
Brady House, who homered in the opener. A couple of hits. Plugging him in as their guy at third base. Got a really good arm. He's aggressive at the plate. 0-2 from Horton. And a swing and a miss struck him out. Second punch out for Horton.
And we talked a lot last season with Kate Horton about his strikeout rate, how, you know, it's a little bit below league average, improved in the second half, and you can kind of see it coming. You look at his stuff, and he profiles as a guy who should be able to generate a good amount of swing and miss.
Maybe that over there.
Oh boy, broke his bat. Olsen picks it up and throws out Bebas. Ouch, babe.
Shot to me.
Right into his kitchen.
Inside the NBA has it all. The hustle, the swag, and whatever's going on here.
I don't know that, man.
Home of Inside the NBA, all season, playoffs, and finals long.
Hockey is here. The Spinorama's here. Intensity coming in hot. Here. Wild turns, clappers, and Saturday snipers. All here. All the excitement hitting us live here. Old school and new school in multi-view right here. The final playoff push and the Stanley Cup final. Oh, it's here, baby, on ESPN.
This is what you need to know.
We'll take you straight to where news is happening
And give you what you need to know all in under 10 minutes.
The top stories, latest headlines,
What everyone's talking about.
what you need to know, all in under 10 minutes.
New episodes streaming every day.
Only on Disney+.
I love this scene.
This is the show everyone is watching.
Ready or not, here I come.
Players walk in.
Get your popcorn ready.
Legends walk out. March Madness continues through April 5th on ESPN. Greatness is now playing.
I will fix that in a second.
Someday, their little hands won't be so little anymore.
I just need a confirmation. I can't
Until
see the
then,
Discord chat, so you're gonna
let's
have to
escape
chat
together.
here if you wanna.
Hand in hand on a Disney cruise.
Wow.
You get the
Hey.
Haven't you changed a lot?
Every girl wanted to be Hannah Montana.
This feels more like home than anywhere I ever grew up.
Back at Wrigley, and here he is, Pete Crow Armstrong. He signed that new 6-year deal. And a swing and a miss. PCA has decent numbers against Miles Michaelis. You see, opening day, he had a couple of hits. They announced the contract yesterday. JD, he is in his career 7 for 9 with 5 home runs against this.
Yeah, it's pretty remarkable.
You got to play him. I mean, you got to play the matchup.
Well, it's funny, right? We talk a lot about the hitter-pitcher matchups, and when do they start to become believable? And most people will tell you, well, you got to have a lot of at-bats against a guy before you start to believe in, whether one player dominates the other. But when it's 5 home runs and 9 at-bats,
That's bad taste.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's because everybody knows it. And it starts to become as much of anything as,
In my defense,
well, it feels like this is what's happening. And it is what's happening. The 1-2. Chase.
PCA or Swanson. My boy Nico. First, can we talk about Nico signing a freaking
A couple of knocks in the opener for PCA, including a bunt single.
Life, baby. Cut for freaking life. Stay alive.
Very young Nationals roster. Michael is certainly an exception, pitching this season at age 37. So a chance perhaps for him to play the role of mentor for some of these young Nats pitchers.
So he's, what, 4 years older than the manager?
Yeah.
Well, we got 3 picks.
Yeah, they got a really young team. Swing and a miss, and Michaelis reaches back for a little something extra. Let's send it downstairs to T-Mac.
Boog, you were talking about the homers off Michaelis. Let's go to our Prevagen memorable moment. We go back to September 26th of last season when PCA hit a 2-run shot off Miles Michaelis to become the first Cub with 30 home runs, 30 doubles, and 30 stolen bases in a season. He joined Sammy Sosa as the second Cub to hit 30 homers and steal 30 bags in a year.
Yeah, memorable indeed. PCA. Well, Miles Michaelis exacting some revenge. Now here's Nico Horner. Not official, but out there that he is set with a 6-year, $141 million contract. Takes up and in, and now 3-0.
Boy. Let's go.
I mean, 6-2 as a wins above replacement. So he takes ball 4, and he's a threat to go. All right, so you look at the guys that are inked to long-term deals. Swanson signed through 2029, $177 million. For Bregman through 2030, PCA through 2032, and now the same for Nico Horner. So, I mean, you got your middle cats and your third baseman signed for a while.
Yeah, and start to wonder about the first baseman, whether he'll be the next one. Hey, there he is. Right there.
That guy.
Hey, what about me, Jed? Highly unlikely outcome here, right? Miles Michaelis, who doesn't walk people, and Nico, who rarely walks, but that's what just went down.
That's what makes the game beautiful.
It's very hard to predict on a day-to-day basis, Boog.
Your first steal of the season.
I like your hat today, JD.
Thank you. Oh, baby.
Yeah.
These folks are fired up here today. Nico stole 29 bags last year, 29 out of 35.
How's it going today?
Michaelis falling behind, and now 6 straight out of the strike zone. Swanson, 244 last year, 24 homers. A half swing right there.
Yeah, not what you're looking for on 2-0, right? Got a little caught in between. It's a two-seamer.
It's like the
I'm not sure what
friend that does that.
is happening. There goes Nico, throwing out a second tag, and he saves. First bag of the year for Nico Horner. He beats the throw from Millis.
It's like, but when he does something, you're so surprised, and you're like,
Millis throws well. He's got a strong arm, quick release. I think we got a challenge coming here too. I think the challenge in this.
Catcher is challenging the ball call. Wait, what'd you say? No, I have to do the strike.
Oh, no, they're not challenging.
Cancel that.
Cancel that.
good. He saved.
I think you check that.
No.
Oh, Sawyer. What's going on, Sawyer?
Damn crowd.
Oh, he should have challenged it. He would have
challenged it. I mean, I am here for that open mic all day. 3-1. And that's in there for a strike, and Swanson threw the bat. Jim Wolf's not going to love that.
Clearly a strike.
Very clearly. Willis. Well, to work that down to up. Swanson at the plate. Horner at second. Popped up back in our general vicinity. JD, you threw your first baseball card out today.
I did. I threw 2 out actually. One before you were here. Yeah, I got it down into the lower section, and then the other one kind of blew back. It's pretty calm here today. Maybe a little bit towards the right, perhaps.
That's us.
Red hat, red hair.
Me. Outside, and that is ball 4. What about the conditions, Wendy McGregor?
Well, I just have to make a comment about JD throwing his cards out to determine the win. He does it so nonchalant. I was sitting behind him in the booth yesterday, and he doesn't say anything. He just tosses it out, slowly watches the card, makes assessments.
It's funny that you bring that up, because it reminds me of an interaction that you had with Craig Counsell that was watching. That one bounced left side. And everybody's going to be safe. Ballesteros is aboard. So they're all loaded up.
What do they say? Put the motherfucking play.
Just a little chopper, big high chopper. Nice play here. by Nunez, who's a tremendous defender, to keep that ball in the infield and save a run for now.
And now a golden opportunity for Matt Shaw. This is the Cubs looking to strike first. What a good stop behind the plate by Millis. Craig Counsell in spring training said to you, JD, how did you get into this? You know, the broadcasting. And JD said, what do you mean? Craig said, you don't talk very much. In the air, well struck out towards left center. This should bring home the run. Caught by Young, tagging from third. Coming in is Nico.
That is a can of freaking corn.
And the Cubs have a 1-0 lead.
One's in the chat. Nico scores.
Second by Matt Shaw.
Yeah, a couple of walks, stolen base, infield hit, and Shaw drives in. Run number one here. It's a routine fly ball. Some confusion in the outfield. Young, the center fielder, who's really good, ultimately takes charge. It's interesting, Dalen Lyle played right the other day, and Wood was in left and flip-flop here this afternoon.
Weimer in right. The other day.
Weimer, yeah. But Wood was in left, yeah. See, my partner is so kind. He was mouthing Weimer was in right without saying it. So I could correct myself, but I couldn't read his lips, so.
I'm sorry. I should have passed your note. Swing and a miss from Amaya. Mickey last season was off to a great start, basically splitting time with Carson Kelly, and then injured the oblique May 24th. He came back just that one game.
Back, right?
So make sure you go.
It was August 13th, injured the ankle, and then he was done. Here's a 1-2.
Complicated, like Ricky witnessed it, where
yeah, that's his command. That's really rare. 2 walks in the same inning.
Yeah, so it happened one time all of last year, and he does it in his first start this year. Popped in the air.
Get down, get down, get down.
Falling, and falls for a hit.
That should be one.
Swanson comes in by Esteros to third. And Amaya with a little dunker to make it 2-0.
It's in my right. I think it's in my right.
How about the hits in the inning? A little chopper from Ballesteros for an infield hit, and now this flare towards the right field line. Garcia's new to first base. Wood and right does not have great range. Not an easy chance. That was just out there in no man's land.
And now it's Michael Bush. First and third, 2 away, 2-0 Cubs.
Open it up, 2-0 Cubs.
And the changeup misses inside, and a challenge from Millis. ABS is powered by T-Mobile. I'm sorry for interrupting you, Jim Wolf. I was saying ABS is powered by T-Mobile, and it's a strike. He was right.
Call is overturned. Washington retains the challenge.
There's the young skipper for the Nationals,
I think it's
Terra.
going to end up being
33 years old, one of 8 new managers around the majors.
It just depends how
Bush holds up 1-1.
Butera, who made his managerial debut here the other day, apparently that's the first time he's ever been on a major league field in a working capacity.
Popped up. Nunez drifting out. Active falls. Here comes Amaya. Hanging it the
two,
plate.
run.
And both runs score.
That's
It's
why you put the ball
4-0.
in play, baby. That's why you put the ball in play. There he is.
March Madness.
And what up,
Here at Wrigley today. Another
Black
pop-up.
game is on Discord. You guys don't know. We're just gonna get it.
This time it plates too.
This is a EFP moment.
Going to go as an E7.
That's mean.
Let's freaking go.
That's what matters. Should have a team error.
No question.
Freaking shot.
Yes, I definitely would advocate for a team error. The Nats were not a very good defensive team last year. Only the Angels are worse. By the way, the Angels come to town next. It is an area that Drew Butera really emphasized in spring training, feeling like there are a lot of ways that effort can affect performance. He feels like defense is one of those.
Nico signing
pitch, and Bregman takes a strike.
Attitude towards the Ricketts and everybody, like, even if we don't do well this year, like, the only person who really is
lifted in the air out to no man's land, out to right field, and the catch is made by Wood.
I just have
four, get some help from the elements.
This, like, we need to win now because I
When I was little watching American Idol, I was sure that I was going to find a way onto that stage.
I get to enjoy my favorite player.
This audition is the first page of my...
There's just something special about that. And I think that's what was pissing me off about them, like, nickeling and diming. Because it's all right to, like, switch. So... let's see. Yeah, very lucky. Well, but it was the win too. Like, here's my other point. A lot of people were like making fun of Matt Shaw in right field because he like wasn't making a routine, like he didn't make it look good. But that wind was like gusty as shit, and he still caught all of them. So I know. And that's the other thing. Betsy! What's up, girl? Good to see you. I hate the modern game where it's home run or bust. I think that's why I like Nico so much, because Nico's a freaking contact hitter. What was I doing?
Does that make us...
Well, I think that just means we played ball. We were bad baseball players.
That just means I couldn't hit a home run.
Yeah. No, dude, just make contact, dude. Like, and you know me in there. Exactly. I gave up. First time I saw a 90-mile-per-hour fastball. Nope. Not doing that. All right. Whatever. I'm not going to even do music. Can somebody... I need to verify whether or not the wheel...
Out of 4-0. Kate Horton back to work. Got the first 6 that he has faced. And misses to Nassim Nunez. Ball 1.
First time he has not thrown strike 1 to a batter.
That's through there.
He's thrown 11 consecutive strikes prior to that ball 1 to Nunez.
Betsy, how are you doing? It's been a while.
On the ground. Corner handles the chance he tried to say downstairs at T-Mac.
Look, we've talked a lot about Kate Horton's strong second half a season ago, so that's going to bring us to discipline. That delivers, brought to you by Vanguard. pre-All-Star game and post-All-Star game. Look at the difference in ERA. He struck out more hitters down the stretch, walked less. His fastball became virtually unhittable. I've had a lot of conversations with Cade about why he believes this was, and he said a couple of things. I learned how to manage my adrenaline in the big leagues. That's something you don't talk about enough, is just how hard the mental jump is. But then he said, I also learned to attack the zone and trust my stuff in the zone. So if you look at that same timeline and pitches he threw in the zone before the All-Star break and after the All-Star break, that number climbs about 6%. So he trusted his stuff in the zone, got really good results down the stretch.
It was amazing to watch as the year went on, and they kept putting a pitch count on. And I don't know about you, but I would keep thinking going into the start, all right, well, they get 4 or 5 out of them. And then you go 6 or 7. On in today's game, you just don't see it.
No, the comp was Jake Arrieta in 2015. That's what it looked like. He wasn't pitching as deep into games as Jake. That level of dominance.
I don't see the chat.
That's the third Bregman.
Please come back and chat. Is there a way?
Let me rephrase that. It was close to that level of dominance. Arrieta had a sub-1 ERA in the second half of 2015.
One of the other things that's interesting with Horton is he gets a fair amount of ground balls, even though his primary fastball is the four-seamer. So it's not like he's trying to sink it. It's some of that cut ride action that gets mishit on the ground.
Justin Steele. What happens with him?
100%.
Now that one went the other way. That looked like a sinker.
Yeah, which he throws a little bit.
Young homered here in the opener the other day. He only had 2 all last year. One of 3 home runs hit by the Nationals. They had themselves a day. 10 runs up on the board.
Yeah.
This team was near the bottom in just about every offensive category in the league. 2025. They have not had a winning season since 2019.
Uh-oh. All right, you know what time it is. You know what time it is. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 fly, 2 wild. Roll. Oh, get 2s in the chat. 2s in the chat. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2.
A strikeout and 9 up, 9 down for Cade Horton. When we return, Jed Hoyer joins us.
There we go.
Hockey is here. The Spinoramas here. Intensity coming in hot here.
I know what I want to say, but can't say it. But I called it. Cade is definitely the ace. Because people were making the like on Twitter, they were talking about how Boyd shouldn't be like game 1, like opening day starter. The opening day starter is just like, it's regular season. It doesn't matter. Like, would we want him pitching game 1 of the playoffs? No. But this ain't playoffs, it's regular season. So who did say was that Vicky who said Horton? Horton hears a who?
Horton strikes out who?
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, what kind of jack, Steven? What kind of jack did Imanaga get? I mean, there's a lot of kinds of jack. Dude, I'm excited. Dude, like, Betsy, like, you know, you were here all last year, and you know how kind of pissy I was getting at the trade deadline and, like, towards the end of the season. But now that we have PCA extended, we have Bregman, we have Nico extended for 6 years, like, I don't know. My why are we getting on Maya's butt? That was weird. Chi-Town, is it an actual, like, game, like...
We're joined here in the booth by Jed Hoyer. That was good stuff yesterday. It's exciting, right?
No, it's a lot of fun. When you see how much it means to him to be here, this guy's really embraced the city. He loves being a Cub. It was just it was a fun day, and I spent a lot of time with his parents after. There's really good people, and they're thrilled as well. So that was it was a real feel-good moment.
He has a little something that's different about him than your standard 24-year-old, doesn't he? He's got some wisdom, or at least some emotional intelligence that I feel like your standard 24-year-old doesn't have. Perspective, I'm not sure what it is.
I think he does. I think he also has like the exuberance of a 24-year-old.
Yes.
It's a really cool combination, right? The way he plays, and it's funny. We're watching the workout on Wednesday, and I was sitting with Bregman and Dansby, and Pete's sprinting all over the outfield, crazy, and they're looking at each other like, what is this guy doing? But that's what he loves to do, and so he has this great exuberance, but he also
towards right center, and Young makes the catch.
I feel like we're back in Arizona where every fly ball is an adventure.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you sign PCA. There's also this component that, the fans just absolutely love this dude, and that part's neat.
Yeah, and what's not to love? He plays hard every day. He's, an incredible defensive center fielder. He runs the bases. He's got power. There's sort of nothing not to love about his game, and he does it with a smile on his face. And so, the fact that he embraces the city and the fan base, I think, is really cool. But also, that's the kind of player that fans gravitate towards.
All right, can I sneak attack a metrics or behind the curtain thing? How good is he defensively? Internally, your stuff says he's how good?
I think he and Rafaela with the Red Sox are the two best guys in baseball. They're both unbelievable. He's the best I've been around in my career.
In your career?
Yeah, I've had some good ones.
That's a rocket for a base hit into right. That's Pete's way of saying, keep talking about me, Jed.
Yeah, Coco Crisp was really good. I had him in Boston. He was amazing. Early Cameron Maben in San Diego was pretty amazing, but he just glides out there. He floats.
This is kind of a win for Michaelis that he kept him in the yard with the damage he has done against Miles in his career. So when you're looking to lock up a guy like that, how much, what's the next, we mentioned metrics, but what's the next level in terms of projecting how a guy's going to be 5 years, 6 years, and we see other clubs signing guys to 10 to 13-year deals. Is a lot of it like body type? Is there some physical element to it?
Yeah, we have all the projections out, going far out. But as you know, at some level when you're doing that, there's a level of, everything is regressed so much, and no one really knows. One injury can derail a career. Can get serious about his conditioning and change things. So I think it's difficult with those things, but we do them, and certainly obviously Pete projects exceptionally well. And the great thing with him is because of the defense and the base running, there's such an unbelievably high floor for his value. And the guy that played it is very similar in that way too.
I've been hearing some stuff about the guy at the plate that you guys might be interested in signing him to the contract. You heard anything about that?
I think that'd be a good idea.
Yeah, I do. Okay. That's all you got?
That's all I got for today.
Okay.
Hey man, I got safe material,
Fair enough. Fair enough.
You guys are veterans. You don't use everything in the first inning,
That's a good point. Michaelis 1-2. In the air, and that one pushed down the right side, and it'll slice off out of play. It was an interesting play the other day where in the 7th inning, Nico elected not to challenge. He said after the fact he thought that it was a strike, and
last year we did.
It ended. Look, it could have been ball 4, obviously, and who knows how it would have played out.
You know, it's an interesting one, right? Because I think in the moment you're like, oh man, like that was, bases loaded right there, 1 out. He said he thought it was a strike, and so on a 3-1 count, I think on 3-2 right there, you might just go ahead and do it. But on 3-1, you're not going to challenge. You think it's a strike. I thought it was a strike, and I mean that's.
I think just it's got to be hard in a leverage situation. You're thinking about so many different things that you're standing in the batter's box. There's guys on base. You're trying to put an inning together, and I think it's going to take a while for players to kind of get used to the idea that I have this available to me, right?
Yeah. And you have to be instantaneous with it. So you're trying to be present in the moment to hit, and all of a sudden that happens. And like I said, the fact that he thought it was a strike, I mean, how do you blame him? He thought it was a strike.
I think the other component as well is that in that spot, because of its leverage, it's late in the game, it's worth it for him to, but that's not how they're thinking of. You know what I'm saying? And you only have so much time.
And I think, like I said, on a 3-2 pitch in that moment, if he's out, I think he says, okay, I got to challenge this, even though it's close. But on 3-1, you're not going to do that if you think it's a strike.
To the right side, Vivas makes the grab.
I'm going to do this. Pause, because I hate seeing what's going to happen as it's happening.
Into play, I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how it plays out.
It will. It will. I mean, my one concern I do have on it is that, if let's say you have 3 challenges between the 2 teams in the 9th inning, there could be some messy. It's going to feel like a college basketball game with timeouts or something like that a little bit. I hope that doesn't happen, but.
Were you in favor of it?
I am in favor of it. I think it's a good thing. I think this thing is going to take some getting used to. I think it's going to show how unbelievably good these guys are.
Yes.
You think these guys are throwing 97 with crazy movement, and they're getting 95, 96% of the calls right. I think they're really good. I think it's going to show how good umpires are.
In the air, left field. And caught just shy of the track. Swanson just missed it. Jed Hoyer, appreciate you stopping by. We look forward to that material you're hanging on to.
Awesome. Thank you guys.
You got it.
What does it take to be the most watched newscast in America?
We are part of an operation.
Is this our combat operations center?
Militants came in from different directions. Nuclear reactor. So you have a couple loaded and ready to go. We've got a home right here engulfed in flames. The scene here, apocalyptic. How important it made the USA. Great work.
Hi. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Ismail? David.
I'm David Muir.
I know who you are.
You
Watch
do?
you every night.
ABC's World News Tonight with David Muir is America's most watched newscast.
BK, ESPN is now the home of MLB.TV.
So all out-of-market games, live or on demand, plus all your favorite sports on ESPN. We need to tell the people, Carl.
We're doing it right now.
ESPN is now the home of MLB.TV. All out-of-market games, live or on demand, all in one place.
Without me being on the site, anybody else try to see if there's a mute button over there?
That's right. We want to do everything. I want the biggest scoop. I want to see Bluey.
Yeah, Kobe, we're doing.
George Tater.
I know.
We're gonna get soaked. We should do that again.
Kids rule summer with a special ticket offer
at the happiest place on earth.
It's in my bio. You go to my bio.
Football greatness. Now it's time for the next generation to show the world what they're made of.
We're the first pick in the NFL draft.
The NFL Draft, April 23rd through 25th.
This is the show everyone is watching.
Let's see.
Ready or not, here I go. Players walk in.
Get your popcorn ready.
Legends walk out. March Madness continues through April 5th on ESPN. Greatness is now playing.
Here
Thank you.
and Wrigley and Cade Horton.
I normally have a lot of other graphics.
James Wood. Season has gotten off to a rough start. He's 0 for 6 with 5 strikeouts.
He'll be all right.
Yeah, he can swing it. He's a centerpiece to that Juan Soto trade back in August of 2022. And there, Horton just overwhelms him with that 4-seamer up in the zone.
balls, 2 strikes.
2, let's see where he goes.
Finish him.
Line drive, well hit, left field, half back, and that one is out of here. Oh my goodness, a line drive homer, and it goes screaming into the bleachers just over the basket. And just like that, the Nats are on the board. Wood with his first.
And if you look at the spray chart for James Wood and his home runs last year, you can see a lot of them in that direction. Big, strong guys. Look, a flick of the wrist, and he lines that ball out of here off the bat. I didn't think it was all that dangerous. 95 center cut. And this time, after really struggling, he catches up with that fastball.
He is one of those guys. He hits the ball hard. Drew Millis, switch hitter up here on the left side. On the ground, corner there to gather it in and throw him out. All right, it's time now to play mound ball. It's presented by Tasty Trade. If the ball stayed on the mound, Cub season ticket holder Carol Norton would have won a $2,000 Tasty Trade jackpot, but alas, did not. Tasty Trade, stocks, options, futures, crypto. Carol, I'm sorry. Jim Wolf's fault.
She said, bummer. Norton. What was that pitch? A little bit low? Might have been a good pitch.
Line, base hit over the leaping Dansby Swanson.
Crazy how that.
Tell you, they have hit some balls hard today in that first inning. They hit a couple of balls hard.
Pause and get behind so I can try to stay ahead of it.
The ball out of the ballpark a whole bunch, but makes a lot of contact, hits a lot of line drives. 280 something a couple of years ago, dropped off some last year.
Yeah, he had 282 with 18 homers. Did Garcia last year, the year before last, the numbers went down last year. Dalen Lyle here getting the start in left field. Remember, one of their top prospects, second overall pick in the 23 draft, Dylan Cruz, did not make the team. He's down to AAA. Swing and a miss.
A good changeup from Cade that generates a lot of swings and misses.
That was my favorite throw.
That pitch got better and better as the season went on. 0-2, Lyle waits. That is in the dirt. JD, end of the year, this guy, Dalen Lyle, was one of the best hitters in all of baseball in terms of OPS and weighted runs created plus. Basically, the top 3 hitters in September last year were Judge, Ohtani, and Lyle.
His 845 OPS last year led all rookies. He played 91 games. He finished 5th in the Rookie of the Year voting. Had he been up all year, he might have ultimately won that award. But how about that September? First player with 30 hits, 6 triples, 6 home runs in a month since Rhino back in June of '84.
2-2 in the dirt, and Amaya gets his hands on it.
Strike him out, throw him out.
Cade Horton at
That's my favorite.
41 pitches. He's looked sharp thus far.
But you're taking a chance.
And at first, 1 away. Cubs lead at 4-1. On the ground glove by Bush. They get one and second.
And
to first,
two.
it's two.
And
3-6-3.
freaking Pepper.
Gets out of
First
it.
DP of the year. Nothing like a good DP of the year. Hell to the yeah.
It was also nice to see his pitch count too. He's at like in the low 40s now, and in the fifth.
Yeah, but they're
Dad, can we go for the walk?
can we try spinning it again, please? I think I fixed it. I think I just fixed it.
Hey, Dad. We couldn't sleep.
Because everyone loves the damn wheel, you know? Who doesn't love a wheel?
Hockey is here. The Spinoramas here.
Virtuoso!
Intensity coming in hot here. Wild turns, clappers, and Saturday snipers. All here. All the excitement hitting us live here. Old school and new school in multi-view right here. The final playoff push and the Stanley Cup final. Oh, it's here, baby, on ESPN.
Bees are so much more than just honey makers. They learn, they build, and above all, they provide. The hive is alive. Secrets of the bees.
That's half the game.
The United Football League on ESPN is back.
Pro football in the spring.
New teams, all new looks, new rules,
The UFL's a testing lab for the future of football.
and more access inside the action.
Just listen to that.
An experience like no other.
Floats in. There it is on the money.
That's the argument.
This is Football Reimagined. The United Football League returns March 28th on ESPN.
3-6-5, where winning is everything.
I can't do it right now.
Jose Ballesteros to start things off. About a third of the order. Ballesteros, Shaw, and Amaya. And Mo with a infield single his first time up and a run scored.
That's not good.
3-6-3 double play ends the top half of the inning, and this double play is brought to you by Elgin Hyundai. With a 20-year and 200,000-mile warranty on every new car. Nicely done. I smell a line drive coming. Smell it?
Yeah, that ain't better.
A 1-1. Michaelis nods yes. 37-year-old delivers.
I mean, it could be. I mean, Mo Baller is, I think, going to be one of our best hitters.
Michaelis,
especially young hitters.
From 2018 to 2025 with the Cardinals. Twice he was an all-star side. 1 year, $2.25 million for the Nats.
So, we'll see.
Willis and Michaelis connect. 2-2. Look at the curveball there. JD, what are you thinking here?
I'm thinking he's probably going to go sinker down and away. And I'm going to try to drive that ball into the left center gap.
3-2. Here it comes. And that's on the inside corner. No argument from Ballesteros.
I'll get that.
Mo and I both struck out here. This time he goes two-seamer, that little front door two-seam fastball.
Zoom out
most home runs
bit.
allowed per 9 innings in the big leagues last year, minimum of 150 innings pitched. Those fellas highlighted, Irvin, Littell, and Michaelis are now all pitching for the Nationals. So home runs could be an issue for this club, for this pitching staff.
Yeah, they did not catch it great last year. They were 29th in overall ERA, 29th in starters ERA, last in the majors in bullpen ERA. Their bullpen was really good on opening day.
They turned a corner, Boog.
Coach, what's going on, sir? How are you doing?
Must have been a point of emphasis. Somebody in there, in that brain trust said, let's get better at pitching. Somebody said, capital idea.
No.
Really straight from Michaelis. We're
No,
going to challenge
that's
this
a
one,
ball.
Matt Shaw.
Batter's challenge on strike call.
Little
Archery.
cutter, slider.
What's going on, Archery? How are you
Off the
doing,
outside corner.
You're doing good. Watching the Cubs win 4-1.
And it's a ball. ABS is powered by.
Turn. Chicago retains the challenge.
I keep interrupting you, Jim Wolf. I'm sorry. It's ABS powered by T-Mobile. That's all I was trying to say.
Yeah, because that,
Maybe
I mean,
get
that
Jim Wolf to
changes
say
the whole
it.
at
Leave
bat.
his mic open.
2-1 versus 1-2.
Overmatched him. Here's what it's looked like coming into the day.
So the number
Gotta
of
allow
challenges.
yourself to be lazy sometimes.
What are the
Archery.
pitchers doing?
Good
Yeah,
for you.
pitchers, they've
Good
only
for you.
tried it twice and they missed both times.
Knocked off.
I saw one of them in a ball game I was checking in on yesterday.
Don't
Astro
challenge that
game.
one. I
One
think
of the
that's
bullpen
straight
guys challenged a pitch,
Yeah.
and he got it wrong, and that was their last challenge. And then a couple critical at bats later, where their hitters did not have the challenge available to them.
Yeah, the
almost
other
like
one
you
was
don't
a
wanna strike a
Phillies
guy like
reliever.
that.
Zach Pop.
Hey, Jordan, you're making me hungry now.
What other games were you checking in on?
I listened to a little bit of Giants Yankees. Giants have been shut out.
So now
both,
you'll
both
be
their games.
good not eating for like.
Swing and a miss.
That's
Mike
right down
Liss
the- How do you
gets
strike
shot.
out with a fastball right down the damn
If you think today was hard, try living one day in this man's life.
Oh well.
Liam's had
Anyway,
5
I love
heart
you, Shaw.
surgeries.
Yeah, go Shaw.
One of my best days ever.
I'm gonna suppress my feelings about that guy.
Two
But
down now.
Let's go,
and with the
Amaya.
bases empty. Comes up 4-1. Miguel Amaya.
Yeah, that's a
OJD,
lot of food.
With
That's
this
a-
new ABS
I'll pray
system,
for your
the
toilet.
strike zone in terms of up-down
pray
is
for your
determined
toilet.
by height and a percentage of that height at the bottom and the top.
Ricky, have you used the
And
days
so,
yet?
MLB's not going out there to tell people, but
if you don't
some guys
know
have
about
gotten
it today.
shorter.
I've heard that, yeah.
Cleanest holes in Alabama.
Well, Miguel Amaya got
That's what they
taller.
say.
He was 6 feet tall in the meeting.
Oh,
last year. This year
oh,
he's 6'11".
is this the first one? It's a first one. Let's go.
He puts all 6-1 of it into it. And it's 5-1.
There we go.
Well, if you had Miguel Amaya in the first home run for the Cubs, pool, you're a winner. Number 9 delivers. It was a bloop single last time up, and this time the big fella goes yards in the 9th spot in the batting
back,
order.
Amaya.
Home run replay brought to you by
Welcome
Toyota.
back.
Official vehicle of the Chicago Cubs. Quiet, low body, right? Walks back on that backside and unloads.
Bowl baby.
Another long ball surrendered at Wrigley. For Miles Michaelis.
Let's. I know he hit a home run.
First
We did
homer
something
since
good.
May 19th.
Just keep that in mind about Shaw. Fastball down the middle of the plate. So I gotta stop watching the screen. Because here comes a base hit by Bush.
Michael Bush.
Bam, baby.
And a base hit.
Because there's no way to pause the 3D screen. MRT, what's going on? How's
Take another
it going?
look. You see the
Getting all of them.
front foot stays
all the
down, just
people
kind of up
back
on that
today.
toe a little bit to get the weight shifted back, and then he
$50
unloads.
burger.
Michael Bush cracks a bat, but gets himself another knock. He had 3 of
Man of the
those
people,
on
as they
Thursday.
call him. The man of the people.
Go back to Amaya. Think about that adjustment that he made middle of the season in 2024, where he ditched the leg kick, basically just went with that sort of toe tap, really just keeping his foot around.
Just enough to kind of get that weight shifted back a little bit.
Nothing to two to Bregman.
Yeah, but like he's not going to want to be.
Saw the article, the Athletic,
like,
but they did a three
it
bold
seals his fate
predictions,
with Nico and Bregman
and
signing.
one was Miguel Amaya would be an all-star.
Unless he turns magically.
Who did that? Who
into a
said
good
that?
I believe
shortstop.
Sahado.
Really?
Yeah, but
I guess my question would be, is he going to catch enough?
we have Jefferson
Be an
Rojas.
all-star, right?
Well, I
What's
think
time between he and Carson?
I think the thought is
He will overtake Carson and claim all the majority of the playing time.
chopped on the ground is short. Nunez to second.
It's all right. Home run. Amaya. Let's go.
Beautiful shots from our Megalodon camera powered by Nissan. Nissan makes cars that thrill. Shop NissanUSA.com.
Critics and audiences can't stop.
There it is. Yeah, oh yeah, because it's a long season, 162 games. It's just like, imagine if you're Shaw and trying to become like a, I mean, you're trying to get paid like Nico and PCA did. So you kind of want to go to a place where it's just your job. I mean, I think we probably can keep him another year or two, but I don't know. But he's not a well-liked Cub, I will tell you that. Like, I was faking to be a Shaw stan, but just because of all the backlash he was getting over the off season. Because when everyone goes one way, I go the other, and I don't like being on this side. Sky, what's going on? What's going on? I put the link to the Discord in the chat. I gotta figure out the music situation. It's a little clunky for right now, but we'll make this a well-oiled machine here soon. True ballers, no. Exactly, Christine. We ballers. We mo ballers. See what I did there?
And a
Melissa, you're welcome. What am I being thanked for, Melissa? My tip on the days.
Boog, JD, and T-Mac with you. Wrigley. As Cade Horton pumps in a fastball for a strike.
Sinker that time, Boog.
The sinker?
A little two-seamer, yeah. Got good movement on that pitch today.
But he just pours it over.
I was gonna say, this is a master class in getting after it. Just, come on, boys, let's get it on.
And he's antsy too out there. I love.
Yeah, he wants to
He'll
go.
rub up the baseball. He gets on the mound. Brushes the rubber off. Listens in. And then here we go.
I'm sure that's not where he's at, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he is. But when I watch him pitch, I get the sense that when he gets on the rubber and he looks in, it's almost like the catcher tells him, it's like, I don't care. Just tell me what to throw. I'm going to throw it.
Yep.
Yep, 45. 45. Pitches.
That's why I didn't mind Kenny giving up that got a 4-run lead.
He looked stupid for saying he was going to throw a perfect game. So
1-2 on Brady House, who's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Here it comes.
His aggressive approach, too, allows him to be really efficient. That's just the 48th pitch he has thrown here this afternoon.
Oh, I know why. Because I'm an idiot. I forgot to open. What? I have to open so many things for this.
I think it's impressive the amount of things that
Different wrinkle, a little right-on-right changeup.
And of course, I miss one of the most important things.
So now from 0-2 to 3-2.
And we're live. Now, everybody, wheel it up, please. Wheel. I want to see Spence
He throws
in
him a
the
little
chat.
cutter or a sweeper
I
down
just
and
wanna
away. He's
see
going
a
to
wheel.
chase it. Probably throw him a strike, though.
Running back into the hands. That was the sinker.
Yeah, I don't know if it's, second time through the order. He's going to lean on that sinker a little bit more. If they just, recognize that he's getting really good movement with that pitch.
Foul.
This time the curveball. So House doing a really nice job hanging in there, making Cade throw a bunch of pitches. Essentially a fifth of the pitches he's made in this game have come in this plate appearance.
And I put the live game on the disc.
Check swing. Did he go? Nope.
That way I get away from restrictions.
That was a heck of a plate appearance for House. I thought for sure he'd chase, and he was just able
strikeout.
to check it up.
Challenge it.
We can't challenge.
Was he though?
Yeah.
Fitty.
Roberto Ortiz, first base umpire. So the leadoff man is aboard.
The Discord links in the bio or
Bebas.
There you go. I can teach you how to read Pac-Man if you need to.
Bebas grounded out.
He's a nice guy.
In the second.
Another double play here.
Oh,
Got him earlier this month
DP
from
time.
the Yankees.
Yes, they're Dr. Phil.
On the ground, corner. Scrambling back to the bag.
Hey, the Angels come to town on Monday night to close out the opening week of baseball here at Wrigley Field. Tickets are still available for all three matchups at Cubs.com/tickets. Mike Trout has homered in each of the Angels' first two games. Great Mike Trout comes to town.
One out. Save the pitches. What is he at now?
Fouled off as Nunez tried to bunt. Yeah, Mike Trout. It's been tough to watch the last couple of years with the injuries because you're talking about a guy who was on track to go down. I think he was on track to go down as one of the 5 best position players ever.
Yeah, it's hard to argue.
All right, let's go.
Two down.
What is it? Trout's what, 34-ish?
I believe that's correct. 34, 35.
Stole a base in that opener, too.
Yeah, 34. Yes.
He's playing center field again.
Nico got paid Horner. Exactly. Like, I can't tell you.
He's the Millville Meteor.
Like that changed.
As opposed to the Commerce Comet?
I am a new person.
What are they talking about?
What are you talking about?
Mickey Mantle, Commerce, Oklahoma. That was one of the comps when Trout first came into the league. Mickey Mantle.
Like, it's just
speed, power, center field.
It was like something that was like Matt Mueller's like, this is gonna be my last year watching Nico because someone's gonna go. We paid him, and he deserves that. He's a good guy.
Nunez back in.
I gotta fix this.
Switch hitter waits left side. Orton, the kick, the 1-2. And a line drive and a base hit into center field. Crow Armstrong will pick it up, fire it in, and a run scores, and it is 5-2.
Nunez able to stay back on this curveball and deliver the barrel to the backside of the baseball. And the guy was just a tremendous defender. Doesn't get high marks for his work with the bat. Delivers a solid single here.
Yes, Pac-Man, they got
leadoff walk comes around the plate
from
Cade.
The Marlins, which he's going to be a stud.
On on the ground. That's to third.
There we go.
We got a DP.
5-6-3 in the double play.
We love ourselves to look good.
Okay, that's out the hockey is here.
All right, after this inning, we do a
intensity coming in
reset
hot.
of the stream.
The final playoff push and the Stanley Cup final. Oh, it's here, baby, on ESPN.
We have 30 people in here.
I'm gonna go to Disney World.
Boy, I'd love to go to the Super Bowl one day. Maybe we can.
I'm ready. Me too.
But I will ask to go to my bio. I am also live on the two-wheeler.
This is the way. We're going to the Super Bowl. We gotta move. Be on your best behavior.
One big happy family.
I'm going too.
Everybody got their ticket?
Get there.
See you in 2027.
The game will begin in 3, 2, 1.
Let's go. What are you doing? Bath time.
Radio No. 2, here I come. Rated R.
It's home sweet home.
Home sweet home.
There's a lot we gotta talk about. I have your heels and they're not mine.
Did it again.
Look at you and I'm just so in awe.
Wait, you actually dated him?
Yeah, that was my boyfriend.
The way we would have killed for this information.
Get the tea kettle.
I love me a good Disney.
Malcolm. It's Malcolm. Malcolm.
You can't spend the rest of your life denying your family exists.
Heard a channel
I like
that
myself
was
better when I'm not around you.
This was kind of bizarre here the other day. The wind was really whipping. Ian Happ crushed the ball. I mean, absolutely crushed the ball. It ended up on Waveland. It turned into an F7. It was 113 feet of knockdown from that wind here.
Dribbler third base into the mound. Nice play by Michaelis.
I am live with that.
Downstairs, and Taylor McGregor.
I asked Ian about that ball off the bat, and he said, I knew I'd crush it, but I knew immediately off the bat it had no chance because the wind. He said, I played enough at Wrigley to know that one did not stand a chance, even though without the wind, Boog and JD, that thing is on Waveland.
Mike Petriello from MLB.com texted me and said it is the most wind-affected ball in their entire database. That's 3 years plus the first couple of days of games here this year. But that's pretty incredible.
Yeah.
And not surprising that it happens to come at Wrigley Field.
The two-wheeler station, and you liked and be a subscriber, I will love you all. Okay. Five, two, puppies.
Broken back, that one down the line, and
All right, Pete, with that new contract, you can afford a lot of new bats. Break the occasional bat.
I have to keep him out. I have to keep Beasley out of the room when I'm like trying to think. And I just meant opening that door, like that he could come in.
Outside, and now 2-2 on Pete Crow Armstrong.
He just knows how to get my attention.
PCA was taking in some college hoop last night.
Yeah, he's over at the UC, was he?
Thank you for all those lovely people that went over to
There's your bracket.
Was he hanging with Caleb Williams? They were hanging out together this offseason.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
My bracket is
get on base.
Well, I'm in a little family pool kind of thing. 16 of us are involved, and I'm still in the hunt.
Anything else about it?
I need Arizona to win it all for me.
Now one misses. And ball 4 for Moore down to T-Mac.
You mentioned he was taking in some hoop at the United Center. Alabama against
Like
Michigan. So they showed him on the CBS broadcast, and you might notice he's wearing a red hoodie. So, as you can imagine, a lot of Michigan fans in Chicago, and he said everybody was chirping at him when he walked in, and he said, "Wait a second, I'm an Auburn fan. I want Michigan to win." So just poor choice in outfit on the way to the game, but he was definitely cheering for Michigan.
And he's picked up another stolen base. Second of the day for PCA.
They're just getting
They got a running lead. Michael has never made them stop.
Starts, I mean, they're looks
Helpless feeling for the catcher.
I don't know how Bees is going to do with the green screen.
College fans are really tough. T-Mac and I have discussed this. They're really hard on colors. It's like they think that the colors make this ginormous statement. I once did a game in Kansas, and purposefully you're worried that teams are sensitive. You don't want to pick a tie that is the color of either of the teams. So it's Kansas, which is blue, against Texas at the time when they were in the Big 12. They're orange. So I wore a purple tie, and somebody yells at me, "Oh, so you like K-State, huh?"
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we're running out of colors here.
I've gotten that before.
Oh my God.
With Texas fans, and I was wearing maroon, and they thought it was for Texas A&M. Meanwhile, Texas was playing West Virginia. Guys, I only have so many colors in my wardrobe here. I can't consider everyone else. I'm just considering the two schools.
That is laced left field. It'll touch down, and it'll bang up against the Toyota.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
6-2 Cubbies. Nico Horner RBI double. And the Cubs have a 6-2 lead.
Nico. I didn't even pull out the Nico 101. Where's the Nico 101?
Well, this is a hanging breaking ball. Right there up in the eyes of Nico, and he just rips it to left.
Well, if he would have done it, I would have blamed but Nico freaking.
You probably shouldn't be swinging that way up there. He's very capable of
RBI. Let's
hitting
go.
pitches
Money
out of the
well
strike zone
spent.
and hitting them hard.
Let's go. That's very good. How do we like this view better?
Oh, another laces down to left field. And the catch is made by Lyle. So there's two down now. Mentioned Lyle out there in left field, and you know they really think Dylan Cruz is going to be a big-time player. So we'll see what they do. They've got Woods. They love Young's defense. They have Lyle, and then they have a really good prospect down at AAA. So they'll figure it out. But I'm thinking we'll see Dylan Cruz soon.
Well, and if we do, then you would assume Wood would end up doing a lot of DH. I think that would be my guess.
Uncle Harold Remus. You guys are going to get me saying some bad crap on here.
By the way, that pop-up earlier where Michael Bush ended up on second, originally charged E7 to Lyle. It's been changed to E6 to Nunez.
Thank you. Yeah, make sure your heartbeats
probably
are
looked
in.
at it again, realized Nunez was just kind of invading his space.
Helps push the stream out a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know how you make that determination on a ball like that.
I don't know.
I guess you have to assign the error to somebody.
I want a team error.
Okay, I hear you on the team error, but then if it's a team, does it impact the pitcher, and therefore it would have to some way impact
Army Dan,
his stat
what's
line,
going on, buddy?
right?
Good to
I mean,
see ya.
Yeah, so
that would make sense.
you call it a
Good to
team
see
error,
ya, dude.
so it protects the pitcher's earned run average because he didn't deserve that to be a hit.
You called it. Mo Baller with
But
a
it's
home
a
run.
team.
But you don't
There
assign an
go.
error to any individual. It's a new category.
Ball,
See what I'm saying?
strikes.
Yeah,
So it still would be
Nice.
He'll be on
It just isn't assigned to an individual player. It just will be assigned to the entire team.
The entire team minus the pitcher.
Mile High City. Dude, he has 95 pitches and he's letting them go.
This is his last thing.
What time it is? Wow.
Frustrating when you throw a couple good off-speed pitches that you're used to getting chases on and the hitter doesn't bite.
Roll him. Roll that beautiful bean footage. Roll it.
Ball in the gap. Here we go.
Roll it.
Last time,
do it again.
He beat him with an inside fastball to strike him out.
Wild, deuces wild.
See if he goes back to the
Roll.
well.
Let's go. Let's
Single
go.
and a run
Let's
scored.
go. Let's go. That's not good.
And strikeout looking. 2-2. And he got him
Oh,
with a bender.
It's because everyone at
Michaelis strikes out by Esteros, but
Everyone's over
Nico
at
Horner with the
Discord,
RBI
ruining
double.
our twos.
That sea of persons.
Son of a
They're
beach.
excited. 6-2.
Because it's your fault, not mine. I know. We needed a mile Michaelis day. We love. So now that this is happening, it's here. So you guys love
I do my Sunday dreaming, oh yeah, and all my Sunday scheming, every minute, every hour, every day. I want a Sunday kind of love.
NWSL Sundays on ESPN and streaming on the ESPN app.
This is what you need to know.
We'll take you straight to where news is happening
And give you what you need to know all in under 10 minutes.
The top stories, latest headlines,
What everyone's talking about.
what you need to know, all in under 10 minutes.
New episodes streaming every day.
Only on Disney+.
RJ Decker, I'm a private investigator.
I'd like to ask you a few questions about what happened yesterday.
You here to offer me another job?
Maybe we...
June 6, 2018, the Cubs trailing 5-3 to Philadelphia, bottom 9 with 2 outs, 2 strikes. Jason Hayward, the walk-off grand slam into the bleachers. And one of the most thrilling regular season finishes in recent Cubs memory. Jay Hay announcing his retirement, a leader in every sense. Thank you, Jason, from the Cubs. And down to Taylor.
I think when anyone talks about Jason Hayward, they also mention the type of teammate that he was during his career, just known to be incredible with everyone on the team. I asked Ian Happ, I said, what was your favorite memory? And he said, it's really hard for me to come up with one specific memory. He's like, but the first thing that comes to my mind is when we were in Minnesota and I had been working on some things to my right-handed swing, and I ended up hitting a homer. And Jay Hay's reaction to the homer, he basically jumped over the fence here in the dugout and celebrated huge with Ian because he knew the struggles he was having at the time with his right-handed swing. And he said he was always in tune with everything everyone was working on, and just I can't say enough about the type of teammate that he was. So congratulations to Jay Hay on an amazing career.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, no doubt. Congrats to Jay Hay.
Because I think I could put us up like in the crowd behind
his teammates wherever he went.
I think it'll be kind of nice to have a full screen.
Jay Hay, a handful of gold gloves.
But or you can go to my Discord and watch it live.
The World Series rings. That's a 16 Major League seasons. Heck of a career.
On the ground, swats
hey,
it,
nice play, Dansby.
Throws and gets him.
You can't hit, but man, can you feel?
A bunch of ground ball outs for Kate Horton here today. And why not put it on the ground when you got the likes of Swanson out there at shortstop to support you? A brilliant play here by Dansby. So quick. To bounce back up to his feet. Yeah, just brilliant.
Right to his feet. And fires a strike. 11th ground ball out for Kate Horton here today.
Another one.
Here's number 12.
That's an easy peasy lemon squeeze. Let's go.
I'm onto something here. I'm going to let him hit it to Dansby.
Hey now. Did I lose everybody in the chat? Did I lose you? Did I lose you? We're gonna.
Here's Drew Millis down 2 away.
What up, 10?
And there's a strike. I mean, it is just strike after strike after strike from this guy. Here comes the 0-1.
You know, when you look at some of the projections for Cade's numbers, as you look at these first pitch strike numbers, just off the charts, says 20 batters, thrown strike 1 to 16 of them. So they're predicting like some regression. I get that. I mean, the numbers he put up last year were outstanding. But when you just watched him pitch in the second half of last year, it's pretty believable what he did. You know, batting average on balls in play was low, and sometimes there's an element of luck in that, but it sure looks to me like a top of the rotation type stud.
Big time pitcher.
Hey.
Yeah, I think if you were wondering why some of the projection systems don't love him, and by the way, the projections that have him regressing, it's not like they say he's going to be a below average pitcher.
No.
But it's that he doesn't strike people out at a super high rate. Speaking of which,
sit him down.
That's for you, projections.
Projection man.
1, 2, 3, go the
I'm
Nationals.
gonna do a quick reset, everyone. Literally gonna turn off, turn back on. If you guys, when you come back, hit the tap. Let's get some new people in here.
Like a
Send your
relentless
heart
weed,
beats.
moderate to severe Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms can keep coming back. Break away to what's possible with Tremfya. With symptom relief
be right
as
back.
early as 4 weeks, remission at 12 weeks, and lasting remission at 1 year. Some even saw visible healing of the intestinal lining. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Healing is possible with Tremfya. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today.
Hey, Brian Kenny.
Carl, you see this email? Marketing wants us in on a commercial together.
It must be about how ESPN is now
The home of MLB.TV, all out-of-market games, live or on demand.
And all your favorite sports on ESPN?
All in one place.
You know, it does feel kind of great.
Am I being filmed right now?
Yeah, we are.
My agent's gonna kill me.
ESPN is now the home of MLB.TV. All out-of-market games, live or on demand, all in one place.
I'm gonna go to Disney World.
Boy, I'd love to go to the Super Bowl one day. Maybe we can.
I'm ready. Me too.
Sir, I've chartered a flight path to the Super Bowl. This is the way. We're going to the Super Bowl. We gotta move. Be on your best behavior.
One big happy family.
I'm going too.
Everybody got their ticket?
See you in 2027.
Only this season, you could score a trip to Circa Resort and Casino in Las Vegas. Scan the QR code on the screen now and do it. You enter the Circa Sports Walk Off to Vegas sweepstakes for your chance to win. Vegas! Andre Granillo will take over.
Andre acquired in a trade, started spring training with the St. Louis Cardinals. Throws a lot of sliders, so there's one there.
What
You like to call that the slide ball.
Slide ball. He's what we would call a slider monster because he throws so many of them.
Matt Shaw with a single.
Let's break it open here.
Looked like he went back to his slider and didn't throw a very good one. Backed up on him, up above the belly button. Matt Shaw with a sac fly and a single here today.
Fresh meat on the mound here.
First one misses. Time now for the Intelligence Center, powered by
Christine
CDW and
changed
AMD.
the whole
And how about the catcher production last year?
game.
Way
Last third of the
up.
game.
2024
Some more
Cubs
options.
were
Stretch.
26th in OPS and homers. And out of that position, bumped
That's
up
why I
to
have to
11th last year. Brought to you by CDW.
And DCDW, OPS. A lot
Yeah,
of
we got
issues
it.
going on there.
I only got to hit the home run.
You know we got to get T-Mac to find out
today.
Say again?
We got to get T-Mac to find out. His walk-up song is Panama by Van Halen.
Yep.
I mean, that song's kind of old for me.
He's from Panama.
Yeah.
And we're rolling again.
I feel like it writes itself.
Like,
all right, fair enough.
Fill up my gallery.
Hadn't occurred to me.
Send 1 million.
Great talk,
roses.
everybody. Drive safe. How they hire dumb play-by-play guys, I wonder too. You think he was familiar with the song? He was.
Well, somebody probably brought it to his
sloppy
attention.
joes.
Okay.
I can't
Guessing.
be on the street.
He just want to see
You got it.
Like I cannot stand somebody else eating. Like if I hear you eating, I want.
It's me, the razor sharp Boot Shambi, along with Jim
Not in
Deshays
real
and
life,
Taylor
but
McGregor.
It bothers me. So like, if I do that to somebody else, I would not be able to.
3-2.
Oh,
Fly ball center field.
we got under it.
Oh boy. And Young is able to make the catch.
Speaking of Miguel Amaya, how far did it fly? Brought to you by American Airlines. 390 feet. For the Panamanian strongman. Score your next flight at AA.com.
First homer of the year.
Just the head.
There's Michael Bush now. One down man at first.
Cubs have swiped 3 bases today. A couple by PCA. Nico Horner got one. Wouldn't be surprised to see.
My friend and
Matt
I were
Shaw
at
on
the
the move here.
casino all day, but I didn't have service in there, so sorry. Yeah, it was, we didn't get
Bush
until
one
really
for
late,
3.
and We got
Granillo.
projects to do. Sorry, we've just been non-stop busy. I don't even know where my phone is. Oh, camera. All right, come on, Bush. Come on, Bushy.
I know we talked about Michael Bush settling into that leadoff spot against the righties, and he's going to play against lefties. Curious to see over the long
Give him the
haul if
green
he
light
leads
here.
off
Get a
against
fastball, give it a ride.
because last year it was Nico Horner.
They just scared.
Yeah, I would suspect
They be scared.
that would not be the case. That they'd probably move him down a little bit.
Bush takes his walk.
Folks,
we
T-Mobile
were gone
members
all
get
day
free
for
MLB.TV. Redeem at T-Mobile.com/MLB.
But with my
Michael
friend
Bush
here,
has
we're
been on
just doing
base,
a
what,
lot of
7
it.
times now in these first 2 games?
All right, bottom 6 to runner first.
Alex Bregman 0 for 3. Bregman mentioned he turns 32 on Monday. First hit as a Cub.
I know.
In the opener Thursday.
The big thing on Bush last year was he'd swing and pop out the first pitch or hit a home run, which is a good, like, you're going to do two things. Just one of them.
You know his son Knox is somewhere locked in.
Could be worse.
And Taylor was talking the other day about the friendship between Bregman and PCA and how PCA spent time in spring training pitching wiffle balls to Knox.
Ball in the gap, or 2.
And now anytime
just sit
if
here all
Bregman's at
day while
home
he
and
walks
either
15
calls or
minutes.
FaceTimes Pete Armstrong and
Let's do
Knox
that.
hears PCA's voice, it's basically like, all right, Dad, your phone call's over. I need to talk to my friend.
Jumps on the call.
That's a good young hitter, James Wood.
2-0. It's right through there for a strike.
Pull the trigger on there.
If you're looking for that one.
2-0. You gotta be sitting on the fastball.
Shaw's at second. Bush is at first, one out. Gradillo.
Oh, no.
We're tapping, yeah.
And a
That's
challenge.
Right there.
outside.
That is challenging the strike call.
See, I love the ABS system.
ABS challenge is powered by
Charles,
T-Mobile.
like, we have to have him do good to be able to, like, trade him for something. So let's not cut him. Let's hope he does, like, halfway decent.
Good time to use it, right? Turns it into a hitter's count with a couple of guys on base.
Smart about it.
He has such a good idea of the strike zone.
But Christine, I've gotten used to calling Carson Kelly R. Kelly.
Here's a 3-1.
And making P jokes. So
finds the mark.
Thing I don't get with Maya. P joke about Maya.
Sending the runners here, Mark.
Nice.
Drive left field. Wow. Oh, he made the
Son
catch.
of a biscuit.
And that was smoked
some
by
wood on
Bregman.
that
A
one.
liner to left field at 108 miles an hour.
Jeremy
And
is in
David
the
Lyle
live
able to
game
track it
section.
down.
Yeah, just bad luck here for Bregman. That was one heck of at bat. Patient at
It's
bat.
under
Ultimately got a
the
pitch to his liking, smoked
live
it.
game.
But Lyle there to make a play on him.
JP, I see you in
Pop-ups.
here, and you haven't even
Been a little more
said
dangerous
hi.
than the line drives here today.
I am hurt.
Blake Butera out of the dugout, and we've got a pitching change. It is brought to you by Lakeside Bank. Lakeside
Good job,
Bank,
dude.
it's about time.
79.
When I was little watching American Idol, I was sure that I was going to find a way onto that stage.
Exactly.
This
Christine,
audition
me
is
and
the
you.
first page of my story.
We're in sync. We
I
got
believe
it.
in myself.
If I could do this.
I belong here.
If you don't know.
Holy crap,
now you
I'm
know.
auditioning for American Idol.
Wow.
Beautiful.
That's what it's all about. That was impressive.
Hockey is here.
How did the stream
The
work?
Spinoramas,
17 stretch.
intensity coming in hot.
Well, so it
The
depends.
final
So,
playoff
like, if
push
we're on
and the
here,
Stanley Cup
we
final.
sing it with them.
Oh, it's here, baby,
They
on
show it.
ESPN.
But if they don't, we'll pull it up and we'll sing it. So
Let's go for a walk.
we gotta sing the seventh inning stretch, you know. Being a Cub fan.
Can we
I
go
know
for
you
the
Cardinals
walk?
fans don't know, you know. You Cardinal fans don't know tradition because you guys are boring.
Hey, Dad. You couldn't sleep.
Do you know that whole Chris Bryant boring thing? Like the big thing that it's like, well, what do you think about like St. Louis? I mean, well, the city of St. Louis is boring.
Hey.
Haven't you
And
changed
so
a lot?
it's just a thing of
Every girl wanted to be Hannah Montana.
So-
This feels more like home than anywhere I ever grew up.
Actually,
Toyota, official vehicle of the Chicago Cubs. By Prevagen, made for the brain. And by Wintrust, different approach, better results.
Nice.
New pitcher on the mound will be the lefty Ken Waldichuk.
He spent some time in the big leagues with the Athletics. Nationals picked him up this offseason, taking him off waivers from Tampa.
Last pitch of the majors 2023.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Go ball. Go ball. Go ball. There we go.
Oh, no, you're gonna make me like you.
Great
You're gonna make
in.
me like
Open.
you, Ian Happ. Oh my goodness. Where is Noah
How
when
about
we
the
need him?
swings he's getting from the right
made that
side? We
pitching
talked
change.
about that flash the other day that the wind knocked down. This time it's a line
Let's
drive.
go.
First pitch of the season. First pitch, as you mentioned, for Waldichuk in the big leagues in a couple of years. And Ian Happ jumps all over it. This home run is brought to you by Hefty strength you can trust.
Even Brewers, Christine.
To his people out there and left.
It might be. It could be.
Oh,
It is.
getting a bunt for a hit.
Idea.
Yeah, that's what you said you wanted. He said that's all he wanted to see.
Yeah.
That's 2 games in a row.
When the third baseman was playing in the grass, all you have to do is just put it down on the left side and it was a hit every single time.
Yeah, I'm surprised they
Like
keep
at
playing that third
PCA,
baseman
you
so
can
far
even
over the
almost,
plate,
like,
especially
roll
with the
up to him
lefty
and
out
still
there.
make it.
Left on left is going to suppress his
He's
power
on
a
first
little
before he
bit.
even picks that ball up.
And now he steals.
Here's the swing of the bat from Ian Happ.
Gotta go first pitch too. Don't matter. Get 50. Get 70.
He hit 23 long balls last year.
I like that
First
too.
move. Let's go.
From PCA in that spot, everybody kind of
right,
jarred from the home
Oh,
run,
that made
right?
me happy.
I won't make
That
it.
made me
Totally,
happy.
Tony La
Yeah,
Russa
yeah.
talked about he'd love to squeeze first pitch after a mound visit.
Yeah.
Got a peach. Okay. You gotta lay down the gun. That's my MLB The Show move. I always steal on the center.
There's homers in Cub history, and Happ climbing, and
Not to get Ian Happ is top
Tied with the
15
Hawk.
Cubs home runs.
soon
You gotta steal here.
have his
Come on, Nico.
sights set on Derek Lee, or maybe even
Nico.
at the moment. 2-0. Nico, a walk, a
Guys are
stolen
so
base,
scared
and a
of
run
Nico.
scored.
He
He's
just got
popped down
paid,
and knocked
they
in a
know
run with a
he's like-
double.
He's on it. Got paid. Watch the TV.
He's
Pitchers. That's his
Oh,
second
over.
time today he's walked on the Second freaking time today.
Waldichuk
I don't know what the national win total is this year, but that'd be better than seeing their
gives
stats
up
right
a
there.
homer, the bunt single, and now a walk, and now it stands me with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th.
That's the win total for the year. Can't pitch. It'd be hard to win.
Probably not Christine because like he'd maybe see some.
JD,
of my
you sniffing a line drive?
takes. Oh, come on, challenge that.
Yeah, maybe one into the bleachers in left center here for Dansby.
I haven't been too pissed.
Might as well, huh?
Would you like
9
anyone
runs
first
today,
came up?
7 have come with 2 outs.
Or do you all
Kind of.
anti-Ian?
He's just so streaky. It's not anti-Ian. It's just like the roller coaster ride is a turbulent one. It's like when the highs are high, you love them, but the bad is like bad.
Don't swing at that. No line drives.
A
A
little
breaking ball down around the ankles. Reading a little blurb on Dansby. For spring training, he hit a couple of balls, like the hardest balls, exit velo wise, ever for him, right? Since they started tracking these things.
He's another guy trying to make some changes in the offseason. They talk about
like Mark Grace, but they don't find the fattest girl.
That strength.
Well, there's dad strength, but also just the general idea of being more athletic in the box. I usually just translate
spot
that
on.
as
You need
trying
the-
to not think about mechanics
some offensive
too much.
production.
Yeah.
Swanson. You gotta start turning over that line. The top half is good.
Outs towards third. That's fair.
Got it.
Everybody's
You
safe.
can't beat.
Beat
You
in a
try
lot
to
of
beat
different
PCA
ways.
in a foot race to third. Man, I thought I was.
been impressed with the baseball.
Not going to be an easy play with that long throw across the diamond to get Dansby, who runs well, so he opted to try to get the force at third.
Tell us your thoughts, but I think base running is sexy.
Hindsight would have been better off making the throw across the diamond.
Dude, okay, so go Cubbies, go Cubbies.
Carson Kelly is going to hit for Ballesteros.
Mark.
The first visit to the mound from Simon Matthews.
Yeah, so, okay.
Nationals pen is
This is a memory that I have. R. Kelly up to the bat. Everybody go take a piss.
Matthews, as we documented opening day, part of
could be a quick game here.
So a group that has taken over with the Nationals, and they are young. He's just 30 years old. Really well thought of.
Because it was upstairs
with Ballesteros scheduled to hit Carson Kelly.
Indoor track.
Pitch it
I ran in front of you as fast as I could.
It was during a baseball tryout.
Yeah.
Because I had just come off the Westminster pool.
But
yeah, it was during tryouts.
So all Cubs leading 9-2.
Like I
the
was your
bottom
pacer,
of the
and
sixth.
I ran as fast as I could for like as long as I could, and then it was that ninth, and I ended up running like a 5. Like you only beat
Ball
me like
one. It's Pete Crow Armstrong at third. Nico Horner at second.
But
and
like,
Dansby Swanson, the runner at first.
I think it was like 5:02 or something like that. But I just remember like, of course, brag. Like yeah, I've run a 7.5 mile. But like, you know how some things you
through there for a strike.
Just can't
make up, but I couldn't figure out who I was doing that for. Now I don't know what you're talking about. All right, bases loaded.
Chuck, the lefty, working out of the stretch. Fire.
1 ball, 1 strike. Oh,
that
he's wild.
is in the dirt.
Oh, he is wild.
And Waldichuk, drafted in the 5th round by the Yankees back in 2019.
I think I did do 7.5.
Oh, crossed him up. Wow.
I remember how gassed. I forgot you did wrestling.
Here's a 2-1.
Elizabeth. What's going on, Elizabeth? Wow.
3 balls and a strike. So Kelly climbs back in, bases loaded, 2 down. The Cubs
he's got a lot more balls.
have scored 3 thanks to Ian Happ.
He can sit out there and throw balls.
3-1 pitch. On the outside corner.
That's a run. That's a run. You challenge that. That's a run. These twos.
You're free. You're off the hook.
Fake twos.
Now that last pitch looked like one that Kelly could have thought about challenging. This
Spoiler.
9-2, not necessary. 3-2. Here we go.
There we go.
And another run comes across. It's 10-2 Cubs.
They got to sitting.
Good job by Carson Kelly.
Pitching coach.
Hey, genius. When I'm right, I'm right. I said we're scoring 10 runs today. I also said Kate Morton was throwing a perfect game, but let's ignore that one.
And now Matt Shaw.
Focus on me being right.
He started this inning, Boog. This is the 2nd turn already here in the 6th.
That's correct, Jim.
I disagree, Christine. This guy's.
That was 20 minutes ago.
This guy's got a lot more. Got a lot more.
Nobody knows better than I how long this inning is taking.
Like a lot more. Exactly. It's the Cubs season.
Get down.
Out of the air. Nunez.
All right. It's all right.
Hit the weight room.
Ian Happ launches insurance runs, brought to you by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and people's strategy partner.
Serve up home runs all day long. Stay in there.
Inside the NBA has it all. The hustle, the swag, and whatever's going on here.
Sitting at 2 pitches. Can we get a complete game here?
No,
They won't let him
he
go?
will not let him. I think he's probably going to be at an 80 or 90.
Intensity coming in.
80.
The final playoff push and the Stanley Cup final. Oh, it's here, baby, on ESPN.
Say he should be at 90.
Whenever, wherever
They try to
news
keep
breaks,
young
it's
guys
so
on.
important to always remember that lives are changed. Here in London, in Buffalo, Uvalde, Texas, Edinburgh, Scotland. Reporting from
Yeah,
Rolling
exactly,
Fork,
yeah.
Mississippi. Ukrainian refugees
yeah.
here in Warsaw.
For
We're heading
those
to a
that are
small
new,
community
exactly.
outside of
Come speak
Mexico City.
cooking.
Getting you behind the stories as they happen. ABC
game,
News Live
Discord.
Prime.
Go to
We'll
the
take
live
you there.
section.
Stream ABC
Right
News
there.
Live weeknights wherever you stream your
You guys
news.
that are
Only
in
on
the
ABC
Discord,
News
you can
Live.
Come say hi to me over on the other side.
aboard. Cheers to finding our soulmates.
I'm a romantic.
I love you, I
How's
guess.
my hair look?
I don't know what else I can
Whoever you do not choose will be going
say. Like JP.
overboard.
E.
Who came up with this idea? They need their brains checked out.
Say hi every time. My girl.
Begin.
I can compete. I'm a competitor.
This is insane.
For kid commission, yes.
The United
All I
Football
ask
League on
you guys
ESPN is back.
regular
New teams,
say hi,
new rules,
tap,
and more access inside the action. This is football reimagined. The United Football League returns March 28th on ESPN.
She does.
And Wrigley, all Cubs, they lead at 10-2.
I don't know if we're gonna do. I'm still trying to figure
As
out
Garcia
this because I want to make
makes
this
a
as
breaker
good
outside
as a
the zone.
viewing experience as
Garcia, then
possible.
Loudon House. Lifted in the air, left field. Hack and PCA. Ian is there.
Oh yeah, maybe that's why we don't have a
Taylor Horton has looked sharp here today.
This is not a
Who's this
for him
guy?
going the distance.
Still Maton, the veteran, warming up in the Cubs bullpen.
I'm interested to see how this guy is.
That one in on the thumbs of Lyle. And a base hit.
There's an argument to take him out here. There's an argument to leave him.
Craig Counsell out of the dugout. They have Phil Maton warming up. And a great first start for Cade Horton, 6 1/3. 2 runs. Responsible for the man at first, and he'll feel the love at Wrigley.
Yep, we need that. Everybody, standing ovation for Cade. Hey, thank you. Thank you.
He brought it today.
We love you, Cade. Yeah. Good job, Cade. Everyone, Cade. Now we need a Dr. Pepper.
What's that? That's Dr.
Do
Pepper.
my
Good,
Sunday dreaming.
That's that Dr.
Oh, yeah. And all my Sunday scheming. Every minute, every hour, every
Like
day.
now, and then tomorrow we have
I want a Sunday kind of love.
Cabrera, I believe.
NWSL Sundays on ESPN and streaming on the
Imanaga, and
ESPN
then
app.
Justin Steele. Like Justin Steele is like our 4
Someday,
or 5. Like
their little
how
hands
nutty
won't be
is
so
that?
little anymore. Until then,
Like he
let's
was-
escape
he-
together,
I don't know. I'm a big
hand
Justin Steele.
in hand,
Mainly because I
on a
sat next to
Disney
him on a
cruise.
plane once and talked to Zero.
This is what you need to know. We'll take you straight to where news is happening
And give you what you need to know all in under 10 minutes.
The top stories, latest
Love
headlines,
that
what
idea.
everyone's talking about. What you need to know, all in under 10 minutes.
New episodes streaming every day.
Only on Disney+.
Oh, actually, I didn't get it at first.
Hey, Brian Kenny.
That is a good
Carl,
idea.
you see this email?
Our
Marc-E wants
lineup,
us
our
in on a
pitching
commercial
is
together.
nasty.
It must be about how
I'm actually
ESPN is
really
now the
interested
home
to
of
see how this
MLB.TV,
Maton
all
guy
out-of-market
is.
games, live or on demand.
And all your favorite sports on
ESPN? All in one
Pretty
place.
good.
You know, it does feel kind of
My
great.
face keeps disappearing and it's pissing me
Am I
off.
being filmed right now?
Yeah, we are.
Sorry,
My agent's gonna kill me.
ESPN is now the home of MLB.TV. All out-of-market games, live or on demand, all in
Razor replay and Cade Horton Picking up where he left off last year. Brilliant here today. 6 of the 30, allowed just 4 hits.
75 pitches.
Solo home run and 3 singles. Struck out 4 walks. 75 very efficient pitches. A whole bunch of first pitch strikes. A great start to his 2026 campaign.
Hey, Jeremy, no problem.
So Mayton will take over.
They make it so freaking expensive.
That man on first base doesn't come around and score. It will be 13 consecutive starts for Horton, allowing 2 runs or fewer.
I do feel left out. Guys in the Discord chat aren't going to say hi to me. Betsy, I miss you. I miss you. Not bad.
There's a strike to House.
Ton's had a good, solid big league career. He's been around for a number of years now. Last year, St. Louis and the Rangers put together another solid season, a 2.79 ERA. Big strikeout numbers. It's a lot of ground balls. Could really spin that breaking ball.
Yeah, it's interesting to see a guy
just imagine
that gets strikeouts at the rate that he does, and yet the velocity is not over the top, right? It's below average velocity.
Middle relief. Only bad thing on that is I don't trust Greg Thompson to make a good decision.
Mayton ready and fired.
Kind of a quick, short arm action.
That's not.
Hitters will probably tell you that he hides the ball well. And if you're into such things, he is the first Cub player to wear number 88.
I'm into that.
2 strikes, 1 out. Let's go. Don't let me walk people. Don't come in the game.
In there, and House knew it, struck him out.
What are you looking at?
Mayton gets the punch out.
What are you looking
at? Just gave up on that one curveball that worked its way back.
See that?
Good chunk of home plate.
The pitch that's going to be bad for.
To 9 seasons in the big leagues for Phil.
Bad for the ABS system, but
originally a 20th round draft pick.
Period because like
Padres out of Louisiana Tech.
Curveball that like you kind of give up on, and it's just going to flip the top into the zone, which normally isn't a strike. So, can I help you? Nope. Just looking. Just looking.
Rivas here with Lyle at first and 2 down. Mayton's brother Nick, some time in the big leagues, including last year the White Sox.
New faces in that Cub bullpen this year. Saw Hobie Milner make his Cub debut on Thursday. Logan Webb as well. Or Jacob Webb, excuse me.
See, I hate that I'm marching the street because I know what happens. Everybody does.
On the ground.
Nice play.
Corner backhands. Nice play, Nico.
And you know what time it is, everybody.
So Mayton gets a couple out. 7th inning stretch brought to you by Budweiser. This Bud's for you.
Today's stretch, please direct your attention to the left field video board as Harry Carey leads us with Take Me Out to the Ball Game.
Hey, let me hear ya.
Let me hear ya. 2.
3. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I'd
Stretch her out at the old ball game. Let's get some runs.
It's not rocket science, but it's close. Introducing Ego's next generation zero-turn riding mower with E-Steer technology. It drives like a car and turns on a dime. And with 24 horsepower, it has the power of gas. With precision cutting, you have to see to believe. Backed by a 5-year warranty, Ego cuts up to 2 acres on a single charge, and 1 battery powers all Ego tools. Discover the #1 rated brand in cordless outdoor power at an Ego retailer near you.
Somebody's going to answer the door. Take that rag, cover their nose and their mouth. No matter what you see, don't overthink it. Hey, Mike.
You got a twin brother?
Only child. They came back in a time machine to right some wrongs. Have you ever heard of the cannibal sex? You look delicious. I don't want to be eating it.
Rainy and windy.
And it'll be Miguel Amaya to step to the plate. 9-1-2. Making his first start. And a breaking ball for a strike. Looks today getting a pitch game from Cade Horton. Got some help from the Nats defense, some help from the elements, and they've hit some rockets. And missing.
My memory is there.
Tomorrow it'll be Shota Imanaga for the Cubs. Jake Irvin for the Nats.
Look at Shota tomorrow? Or is it?
Amaya swings and misses, struck him out.
Not hippie.
Let's check out our game summary. It's brought to you by Wintrust, PCA, 2 for 3. Another bunt hit. He had 3 bunt hits all of last year. He's got 2 so far this year. Hack with a 3-run homer. Amaya goes deep, and Cade Horton in line for the W.
Oh, get through.
That one flagged.
What a
Oh my!
What a play!
What a play!
Holy cow!
What a freaking play!
Well, I mentioned the other day, their president of baseball operations, Paul Taboni, said he is a Gold Glover
Look at that.
at second, at short, and maybe even at third. He's capable. That's a whale of a play.
Wow.
His momentum forced him to kind of roll over before he could get to his feet, and still able to get upright and make that throw. That is most impressive.
Definitely. That is allowed.
I kind of like that.
Dansby turned into Gem, and now Nunez answers with one of his own.
I think I just got me a good idea. He shaved the bush.
So Michael Bush has a hit stolen from him with 2 down.
That's right.
Alex Bregman looking to join the party.
But anyway, I mean, showing the replay, like if I show a replay.
JD, you and Lori had any parties lately?
No, we have
I
not.
shared
We've
the
not
replay of the TV.
been hosting any soirees lately. I'll let you know. We'll be first on the list, Boo.
Hey.
I mean, besides you have your big Christmas
annual holiday party.
3-1.
I'm sure I'll get Army Dan, thank you for the bros. You're saying I smell like shit.
Had a pitch to hit. He had a rocket to left for an out last time he was up there. 108 miles an hour off the bat it was.
This team's giving me 2016 vibes. I'm just gonna say.
See the reaction. Ooh, man, I had one. hanging cutter, it looked like.
And that's in there.
See,
Bregman
that's the
doesn't
pitch I'm
argue.
talking
Waldichuk
about, where it's like
gets the strikeout, and the Cubs go
normally,
1-2-3.
It's like as a pitcher, you don't throw a friggin' hanging curveball. But now throwing a hanging curveball is a strategy.
Intensity coming in hot. Wild
Like
turns, clappers, and
it's like on the show when you're playing the video game, you're like, you're trying to nip corners, and that curveball that goes up, and you're like, oh, that's gone, and it's like, that's not a real fastball. It is now. It is now. But being up 8 runs is a much better spot than being down 8 runs. Who would have thought? We're going to take a quick break. I need to do something. Go to the bathroom. That kind of stuff. We'll be right back.
Don't trade nigga for the love of God. Times is war. What you doing? Come on. I give 2 kidnapped. Take them, they gone. Just keep Nico in the Cubs uniform. Don't trade Nico for the love of God. Top 6 war. What you doing? Come on. I give 2 kidnapped. Take them, they gone. Just keep Nico in the Cubs uniform. Don't trade Nico for the love of God. Top 6 war. What you doing? Come on. I give 2 kidnapped. Take them, they gone. Just keep Nico in the Cubs uniform. Don't trade Nico for the love of God. Top 6 war. What you doing? Come on. I'll give 2 kidnapped. Take them, they gone. Just keep Nico in the Cubs uniform. Don't trade Nico for the love of God. Top 6 war. What you doing? Come on. I give 2 kidnapped. Take them, they gone.
And we're back.
Caleb Thielbar
It
on
was
here.
Harry Carey.
Excellent work last year.
Boy, did he ever. He put together an outstanding season.
Bryce,
67
it is in the
appearances and a
Discord.
264 ERA for the veteran lefty.
Yeah, we had Harry. Is it funny that we have Harry and Bush?
Big over-the-top curveball, big part of his arsenal.
One landed, my friends. One landed. Thank you.
Hopkins a pretty solid facial hair these days.
Kylie, what's up, girl?
His
Good
opponent
to
on
see
base
ya.
percentage last year, minimum 50 innings pitched. Only Chapman and Hader
Pilot's
better than Caleb.
What? Yeah, you get the 12ths on the way? Or 14?
Getting it done at the age of 39.
Swing and a miss, and Nunez right through that one. And Thielbar gets his first man.
Challenged him, four-seam fastball, 93 miles an hour.
Andres Chaparra hit here.
Oh, Fabian. There goes the Gold Glove.
All right.
Stuff happens.
That's to go.
How many more months, Kylie? Like you gotta be.
You got a guy?
Dogging him.
No. Yep, 5 more outs. We normally do a countdown if it's a close game.
I mean, that's, you know.
We're up by 8. Do a countdown because that was always fun.
In fairness to Fabian, I don't think he didn't have a spring training.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's still elite out there. There's going to be mistakes. 2-2 now.
Sean, Alexander, Steve, Byron,
Chaparro hitting for Jose Tena, and I didn't get to use that remarkable note from Chris Kampka.
Miss you guys.
How about the Tena Major League debut?
Oh, yeah. Well, go ahead. Use it now.
2 balls.
2-2. Fouled back. Jose Tena made his Major League debut August 5th, 2023 as a pinch runner for Jose Ramirez after he was ejected for knocking out Tim Anderson. That's a note. That's all Chris Kampka right there. I mean, that's good stuff right there. JD, did you want to steal that note from me?
No, it's all yours. You were so excited when you heard it. There's no way I would have taken that away.
Pinch running for Jose Ramirez after he was ejected for knocking out Tim Anderson.
All right, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, the lefty.
3-2. Check swing. Did he go? Nope.
Hey folks, Sundays are for families here at the ballpark, and all Sunday afternoon games during the regular season. The first 1,000 kids 13 and younger will have the opportunity to run the bases post-game, weather permitting. For more information, visit Cubs.com/kids.
You make a great point.
That's fun music. That's fun run the bases music.
He's got a very comfortable face.
Look at that kid out there. You know what he's doing? He's got his laptop and his mouse. Armstrong makes the catch.
That's a can of corn. That's a can of corn.
Also would have been good music to play over a replay of Jose Ramirez knocking out Tim Anderson.
Yes. Graphic for the first time there.
Learned a lesson about messing with
You
Ramirez.
remember the can of corn, what it is?
I just remember we don't say it. I'm really sure the...
So, it's an old-timey reference where corn used
James
to be
Wood
on
now.
the top shelf, and they used to have
with a line drive homer in the 4th off Cade Horton.
Like a lazy fly ball.
1 for 3 with the homer and a strikeout.
Last year, and it
he led the majors in total strikeouts last year with 221 of them.
Dropping knowledge.
Can of corn.
That's last year. It was July 6th. They fired Dave Martinez. It was in his 8th year. And Mike Rizzo as well was let go. Miguel Cairo took over, and then
I don't feel bad spoiling it because it's like
Paul Taboni, and subsequently hired Blake Butera. Bregman pulls down the foul, pop, and a over. We'll go bottom 8. And the news is good.
1, 2, 3. Yippee! Good job. All right.
All across America.
Good morning. Hello.
For old time's
Wherever
sake,
we
even
are,
though we're up 8,
it feels like home.
We got 3 outs left. 3 outs left. 3 freaking outs. There we go.
Thank you.
Man, it's good to be home.
GMA, it's an invitation to come together and brighten your morning.
Hockey is here. The Spinorama's here. Intensity coming in hot. Here. Wild turns, clappers, and Saturday snipers. All here. All the excitement hitting us live here. Old school and new school in multi-view right here. The final playoff push and the Stanley Cup final. Oh, it's here, baby, on ESPN.
What does it take to be the most watched newscast in America?
We're
part of an operation.
Is this our combat operations center?
Militants came in from different directions. Nuclear reactor. So you have a couple loaded and ready to go.
We've got a home right here, engulfed in flames. The scene here, apocalyptic. How important it made the USA. Great work.
Hi. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Ismail? David.
I'm David Muir.
I know who you are.
You
Watch
do?
you every night.
ABC's World News Tonight with David Muir is America's most watched newscast.
Inside the NBA has it all. The hustle, the swag,
this drip right here.
and whatever's going on here.
I don't know that man.
Home of Inside the NBA, all season, playoffs, and finals long.
Of the 8th, a beautiful day at Wrigley. It's about 46 degrees, feels like 40, okay? Good news, there's no rain in the forecast, but why is the weather important? Well, there's a coach currently on the field for the Chicago Cubs that's wearing a full wetsuit underneath his jersey. That's a one Quentin Berry. He's so scared of the cold that underneath this uniform right now, there is a full wetsuit. The wetsuit is supposed to be able to hold in the heat of your body. Apparently it works. He did it on Thursday for opening day, says he wasn't cold at all, so doing it again here today. I've heard football players do that in the NFL, famously Tom Brady. First time for me hearing a baseball coach do it.
Were they giving him a hard time, T-Mac?
Of course. Yeah, I can't even repeat some of the things that they've been saying down here.
That's the report right there. I cannot repeat the things they were saying at the guy wearing a wetsuit under his baseball uniform.
Years ago, they outfitted the coaches with those electric battery-powered vests, warming vests that guys were wearing under their jerseys.
Oh, hey, Charlie. She's like, where's my food at?
Tap climbs back in.
Lock in your tickets to watch Cubs baseball from the all-inclusive, one-of-a-kind atmosphere of the Wrigley Rooftops. Secure your spot at WrigleyRooftops.com. There they are up in the roof.
That is rifled, but foul again down there.
Don't be jumping in the way of that ball, folks. Big cover. The Nationals have learned their lesson. They got Brady House, the third baseman, now in, taking away the bunt.
See, I go up. But it's neat.
Popped up.
See?
And coming on is Young.
Look at that. All right, I'm going to make it.
And down to the seat of his pants, but he hauls it in. PCA retired.
Last year, like, his anger and the reason why I was on the anti-PCA crowd.
Really fighting it all the way. He's really good out there.
That was like a gentleman.
We're near as windy here today as it was on Thursday, but still
like
an issue.
Here's a strike to Nico Horner. Horner
good job, PCA.
has reached base safely 3 times, 2 walks and an RBI double. High fly ball, left field. Lyle started back, now in.
All right, we got 3 outs left. All right.
We'll
show
head to
some
the
life,
9th in Wrigley. Last chance
3
for
more
the
outs
Nats.
left. Let's freaking go. I'm cutting the audio here.
Don't just like somebody on the app. Like them in real life. She likes you.
Say hello. Hello. Legendary moments start with a light. It's Miller time.
Let's go.
Big moment in this ball game. He struck him out.
Major league pitchers are used to delivering when it matters most. Now, each time they take the mound, they're teaming up with AbbVie to take on the toughest of challenges. With every strikeout thrown this season, AbbVie is donating to charities that help fight cancer. Every strikeout, every game, all season long. Major League Baseball and AbbVie, striking out cancer by turning Ks into Ws.
1, down 50.
What do you think?
Let me see some threes in the chat.
Our team does need some heat on the mound, but we also need some power on the plate and someone reliable in the infield.
3.
I say we take Jimmy.
I'll even do it.
Yes!
Who's that? Is that the right?
Yes! Yep. Yes! Maybe next year, guys.
There are some people for who
3. Anybody? Healer?
That's what I was thinking too.
Healer? New pitcher, Jacob Webb. New guy.
Jacob Webb on here.
I appreciate you.
See the numbers last year with Texas.
The inning on Thursday allowed a couple of runs. They were unearned. He gave up a home run. Sort of real nice changeup.
Everyone threes in the chat.
Willis 0 for 3.
Oh, hey,
Caber Ruiz gets the day off.
Strike zone here now.
Strikes.
3-0. In there for a strike.
Boog, did you know that since the start of the 2019 season, Jacob Webb is one of 18 relievers with a sub-3 ERA, minimum 240 games pitched? Straight from the Cubs game notes.
Like it. 3-1. The outside edge.
Slides.
Ball 4. Folks, it's Cubs in 15 presented by Felco.
Yeah, exactly.
And they've got your recap every morning. Tune in tomorrow at 8, 9, or 10 a.m. for highlights from today's game, or catch it anytime in the Marc-E app or YouTube. Cubs in 15, brought to you by Felco. What's that change up? The change piece. Changement de vitesse.
We found a strike, everybody.
Yippee! There's an out.
Out to left center. PCA makes the call and a catch.
Back to back with a changement.
Way to end it.
Two
Dylan
outs
Cease
left.
is making his Blue Jay debut today. He has struck out 11 through 5 innings.
Whoa.
What's that? That Dr. Pell? That's that Dr. Pell.
But the Blue Jays are tied at 1.
DPs. 2 more outs. Spam some 2s. Let me see some 2s.
Michael McGreevy of the Cardinals pitched 6 hitless innings today at Busch.
Wow.
Against the Rays.
played extras at Busch to go to the top of the 10th, tied at 4.
Tracked that one all the way. I think he was sitting on change up there.
3-1 on Dalen Lyle. He's 1 for 3 with a single. Man at first, one out. Webb.
That's what that good changeup does for you. Throw enough of them, you kind of get it embedded into the hitter's mind. And even on a 3-1 count, you throw that challenge fastball just a little bit behind it out of respect to that changeup.
3-2.
It's also indicative of the way the game has changed too, that the hitter would consider that you might throw him a 3-1 changeup in a 10-2 ball game.
Yes, it's a great point. Because in your day, that never happened.
That would have been a fastball, and if you didn't throw a fastball, you would have been screamed at from the opposing dugout. Your manhood would have been challenged. Your own teammates would have been scratching their heads going, what are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, look, the overriding thing in Major League Baseball is that pitchers throw harder than ever, and they throw fewer fastballs than ever.
Have you ever heard of like a bullpen pitcher like
the 1-0? He's in there for a strike.
Yeah, in many ways, for some guys, the fastball kind of becomes the surprise pitch.
Yeah.
You expect them to see spin, and then they little piece of cheese up there.
DP. Let's go. DP. Here we go.
On the ground. Could be 2. They get 1.
And you know what time it is.
Gets the 6-4-3 to end it. First W of the year. And the first time we get to say,
and
sing
you know
the song.
what freaking time it is. Let's sing it for the first time today, or first time this year. Let's go. Crank that.
Baseball season's underway. Well, you better get ready for a brand new day. Hey, Chicago, what do you say? The Cubs are gonna win today. They're singing, go Cubs, go! Go Cubs, go! Hey, Chicago, what do you say? The Cubs are gonna win today. Go Cubs, go! Go Cubs, go! Hey, Chicago, what do you say? The Cubs are gonna win today. They got the power, they got the speed to be the best in the National League. Well, this is the year and the Cubs are in. So come on down to Wrigley Field. We're singing now, go Cubs, go! Go Cubs, go! Hey, Chicago, what do you say? The Cubs are gonna win today. Go Cubs, go! Go Cubs, go! Hey, Chicago, what do you say? The Cubs are gonna win today. Baseball time is here again. You can catch it all on WGN. So stamp your feet and clap your hands. Chicago Cubs got the greatest fans. I hear them singing now. Go Cubs, go! Go Cubs, go! Hey, Chicago, what do you say? The Cubs are gonna win today. Let's go! Cubs, go! Go
Thanks again for everybody who came, hung out, tapped, gifted, everything. Love you guys. See you guys back here tomorrow. For a series win. As always, be safe, be good. Baseball season's back. There's no better feeling. And a Cubs win, day's going to be great. Everyone have a great rest of your day. Peace.